Hey everyone, this is WobblyWallaby. Today I'll be analyzing It's Too Late, the September 2023 Gacha tale. It's Too Late has a 5% pull rate and is the 1% deposit gacha for this month. I'll analyze and compare this gacha against Rock Bunny and Beautiful Ensemble. These are two meta gachas that have dominated the tale slot. Is this gacha worth buying? Stay tuned to find out. It's Too Late provides 5% move speed, and after move speed reaches 100%, for every 5% move speed increased, skill damage plus 1% up to 10%. Many gachas these days come with the move speed now, which is fantastic since many classes now get more damage with higher move speeds. Also, for boss hunting and PvP, more move speed is always fantastic. If you have 150% move speed, you'll get 10% skill damage, which is the highest amount of skill damage you can get for this slot. When compared with Rock Bunny, you're basically comparing 10% skill damage to 10% damage to monsters. For legend instances, you're aiming for 50% skill damage to offset the skill damage reduction of the bosses, so It's Too Late helps a lot towards that goal. Rock Bunny does have the flexibility to be used by both auto attackers and skill damage users, whereas It's Too Late is only used for skill damage users. However, Rock Bunny can't be used for PvP since its damage to monsters doesn't affect players. Later in this video, I'll be doing a damage test to see how big of a difference this makes. Next is Beautiful Ensemble. If your attributes are at 119, then you can get up to 8% skill damage. This was previously the highest skill damage you could get for the tail slot. You also get plus 5 to all attributes, but you don't get any move speed. Requiring 119 for each attribute can mess with your attribute allocations or force you to eat B meals. For my Novice Guardian, I needed to reallocate points away from Vit into Agi, since that was the attribute I was lacking the 119 minimum. You can definitely multi-class to get the bonuses to more easily hit this minimum. But how about move speed? In general, here are some easy ways to boost your move speed. Footgear provides 12%, Flute Player Start Card gives 15%, Shadow Equipment Footgear at 30% progress gives 3%, It's Too Late provides 5%, Acolyte's Blessing plus increased agility provides 30% if you have a Saint in your party. If you have a Saint in your party, achieving 150% move speed is definitely not a problem. Although if you're solo, then your class needs to give you some move speed boost and you need Flute Player Start Card. Many of the new gachas also provide 5% move speed, which helps a lot. So attaining 150% move speed shouldn't be a problem, and you aren't sacrificing much to get it either. Many of these boosts are the best in slot anyways. If this gacha sounds exciting and you need BCC to roll for it, try Smile.1. Smile.1 allows you to get discounted BCC and premiums for Ragnarok Mobile. They have been around for more than 8 years and have plenty of global business partners for other games too. I'll put a link in the description. Thanks to Smile.1 for sponsoring this video. For the damage test, here are the gears I'm using. For offhand, I'm using Dragon Bone Shield with the 18% physical damage increase random attribute. I use the Alice Start card for damage to MVPs. For armor, I use Horror Bones Battle Gear with 20% damage to large monsters random attribute. For cards, I left the slot empty to simulate the 10% damage to MVPs since my Rock Bunny isn't clean. For garment, I use Brave Warrior's Pauldron with the 12% skill damage increase random attribute. For card, I use Mastering Star card for the physical damage increase. For footgear, I use Dragon Slayer War Boots with the 6% penetration random attribute. For card, I use the Flute Player Star card for the move speed. For my first accessory, I use the Steel Ambition with the physical damage increase random attribute. I use the Galleon Star card for the water attack percentage. My second accessory is identical for the same reason. For weapon, I use the Destroyer's War Axe. I have the tier 5 upgrade which provides a big boost in damage. For card, I use the Drake Star card and the Minoru Star card for damage to large monsters and MVPs. For headwear, I use the Holy Knight Blessing for the skill damage. I use the Machine Dragon Wing card for damage to MVPs. For face, I use Epic Spear Lightning for the wind damage. For mouth, I use the +6 Oceans attachment for the MVP damage. For back, I use Goodwill Gift Box for the MVP damage. For tail, I keep it empty for testing. For shadow equipment, these aren't the ideal ones for Novice Guardian, these are just the generically good ones for melee damage users. For offhand, I use the Skeleton Bracer. For armor, I use God's Blessings. This is more for PvP since I don't have Chosen's armor yet. For garment, I use White Duke's Manteau for the skill damage. For footgear, I use St. Mary's Cloth Shoes for the attack percentage. For Orko Mirror, I use Combustible Knife for the penetration percentage. I also use Deathcat Armor for the stun resist. For Ancient Relic, I use Waste Size for the damage test. I didn't want to use the pay-to-win Lord of Vayne. With self buffs and mounted, here are my stats. I have 33,000 attack, 330% move speed. It's simpler to keep the move speed at max. 56.4% penetration, 30.5% skill damage increase, 181.4% damage, 100.8% physical damage increase, and 70% wind damage. For Adventure Handbook, I have 3063 attack, and I set my attack deposits to 60%. For food, I'm just eating move speed food to ensure I'm at max move speed. Next, let's begin with Beautiful Ensemble. I showed that with it equipped, all my attributes are at 119 minimum. My skill damage increase is at 38.5%, an increase of 8% from before. I cast Prepare for Elite, Magnum Break, then run towards the Golem. I hit for 7.61 million damage. Next I switched to It's Too Late. Again, I verified that the skill damage went up to 10% to 40.5%. I cast Prepare for Elite, Magnum Break, then run towards the Golem. I hit for 7.78 million damage. To simulate a clean rock bunny, I remove my tail and then add the 10% MVP damage via the Heart card for the armor slot. I cast Prepare for Elite, Magnum Break, then run towards the Golem. I hit for 7.33 million damage. Next, here are the results. I was previously using Rock Bunny for the longest time, so this was a big upgrade for me. I really needed the skill damage since I don't have the Zenobia card and I wasn't that close to the 50% ideal skill damage increase. I only recently got the Beautiful Ensemble from the Time Wish machine, and It's Too Late really power creeps it for the classes I play. I think if you're using Rock Bunny as your tail, you'll definitely want this new tail if you're a skill damage user. If you already have Beautiful Ensemble, you can attempt to roll for it, but I wouldn't spend hundreds of dollars rolling for it, since the difference isn't that game breaking, although the 5% move speed is really good for many classes. I'm really glad that they released this tail since this really is the new best in slot for skill damage users. Good luck rolling for this tail. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Here's a video that I'd recommend. And if you want more gacha analysis, check out this playlist over here.